Going forward.
We got trouble. Casey Mears goes around, perhaps off the bumper of Johnny Sauter.
Kurt Busch is around also at the bottom of the racetrack, and looks like Reed Sorensen just stopped to keep from running into Kurt.
And I think what happened, Kurt Busch slowed down, and he did not, the person behind him.
Looks like he gets in there, pushes up, no grip, hits the left rear of the 25 car, Casey Mears, and around he goes.
And that's the one thing that's kind of the downside of running on the outside of someone, is these cars just lose grip right in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, Casey, he's another one that was working that outside, trying to move forward here with everybody fighting for the bottom.
Here's Tony Rain's view of this.
Oh, you see what happened, Larry? Sauter got on the brakes.
Stay low, come on.
And Ward Burton.
Sauter got on the brakes, slid the front tires a little bit, or locked them, didn't lock them up, but slid them, pushed him up into the side of Casey Mears.
Now, as the caution flew, Robbie Gordon had been coming to pit road. View from our DLP Ultimate Picture Cam. Watch the silver number 40, middle of your screen.
Just get up there and it just slides into the wall. He actually kissed it a couple of times.
And a lap later, Kyle Busch and the 16 of Greg Biffle had a bit of an issue here. Watch the speeds.
Actually, the Biff never got him. He got loose getting in there underneath of Streamy, I think it was, and that's what got the 5 loose.
Time now. He wanted to try to turn down, but the car would not turn with the right front gone. Now you can see the tire just completely coming apart. And there's the caution.
For McMurray's number 26 Ford coming down the back straightaway. First, watch Scott Riggs in the Valvoline car, right headed toward the camera now on the left.
Like he
and
just
there's
got in
McMurray
there.
Getting into the wall as that tire goes flat.
Looked like the 10 car just got up too high and couldn't get down into the corner. Really had to slow down, and I don't know if maybe the spotter hollered at McMurray or something and he got in the fence.
Jamie have finally made
They've had great success with it, and they're getting good finishes with it.
But here I go again. I think this is where Booty Barker,
trouble front straightaway. Elliott Sadler.
Right front down.
And you know another.
This gets started. Look for the white and red number 19 Dodge. Here he comes.
Just right there. He's fortunate that the thing just starts to turn around with him, because normally that right front goes down going in the corner, and you don't drive it back to the pits.
Pit road is closed, but of course Elliott Sadler, the 19.
Joy have the top 4 spots in this race.
Thanks, Chris. Followed by the trouble turn 2. Montoya hard in the wall with Sauter.
These guys had been going at it hard. Kyle Busch in the 5, he had been in this group right here. They've been going at it for about 3 or 4 laps. A lot of damage to the left rear of that 70 car.
Just ahead of them, and squeeze play here.
You know, I'm not so sure that he didn't make a little contact with Ryan Newman, the 42 car of Montoya, and that sent him into the 70 car of Sauter.
Now those two have a history, Montoya and Newman, but the last dust up between the two of them was not a driver incident.
Yeah, you can see right there, he gets into Johnny. Johnny was the 70 was just the victim, but you're right, Mike. They got together at Talladega. I talked to Montoya. He said, look, we didn't get together. My steering broke. And it made it look like, yeah, they were just at it again.
Let's watch from Jeff Burton.
Let's see right here if, yeah, I'm thinking that the 12 may have just touched the 42.
Stay down. Good job, buddy. Good job. Caution's out. That away.
Tony Stewart had been
fixing that with a slight chassis adjustment. Jimmie also said that as the 6 car of David Reagan has spun in pit, you can see the contact.
As David Reagan was coming in, and Reagan had a sudden snap spin. Watch this.
Okay, now whose fault would this be right here? In my mind,
race, he's got a little work to do if he is going to make that happen today, but boy, it's like a home track advantage.
We got trouble. David Gilliland in the 38 car, hard at the inside wall. The caution will fly.
He's at the inside of the entrance of turn 3.
There's a spot back there where it seems like every car spins off.
It's Johnny Benson on the outside of Gilliland. He gets into Benson.
Yeah, he just drove up in there and hit Benson in the left rear. The car just pushed with him, didn't have enough front grip. Now watch this thing go right in that hole. Every time they spin back there, they go right in that hole.
Once again, I want to keep making note that hard of a lick, that rear wing still stayed attached to that deck lid.
That would just Gilliland really. I think he must have lost front grip, and the car just pushed right into Benson. You can see him kind of sliding up off the corner there.
We've seen that off turn 2 all weekend long. Your car just loses grip and you just run out of racetrack. In the case there, he ran out of racetrack because the car was there.
Or the tie rods or something, but I think they're okay.
Teammates fight for the lead.
Oh,
trouble behind them.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car. I'm not sure he
run into.
There he is on the right of the screen.
66 has got his tires tires locked up smoking, but he goes right up into Dale Jr.
That's not the first time we've seen a situation like that.
And you know, it just tells you they can't get any grip in those front tires. There's a perfect indication of it. Put the brakes on, the car doesn't go down and lock up. It just slides right up the hill like it's on ice.
But with him being in the middle of the pack, pretty lucky no one got into him.
Boy,
you
I'll
can see
say.
Matt Kenseth in the 17, not sure which way he wants to go.
Well, he doesn't
right
have
there.
any idea where Junior is. He just listened to the spotter, I'm sure, right there.
Kept those wheels spinning, kept the car off the wall.
Problem with that tire.
Coming to you.
No caution. We will stay green. Watch the 13 of Nemechek. His teammate Marlin right behind.
Definitely was a tire down on the right front. He just can't get it to turn at all.
He did go up there and kiss the wall just a little bit.
Now you saw he did drop a bit of debris, but that is way up and out of the racing groove. NASCAR deemed it not to be a hazard, and we stay green.
Halfway down the back straightaway.
But while they're racing side by side, Larry, they're pulling away.
And that's hard to believe, that it just doesn't bring the rest of the pack right. Trouble, turn 3. Biffle.
Biffle. Caution will wave.
That Greg Biffle is talking about. Watch his number 16, and it's Jeff Green in the 66.
Same thing happened with the 66 and the 8 a little bit ago. This time he got the Biff.
And look at Kevin Harvick in the 29, just barely gets
thread
through
the
there.
needle, buddy, right through there.
The free pass car will be Casey Mears.
Looks like that 66 goes in there and locks up the front tires, and if there's anybody on the outside of him, he gets right into them.
If you ever drove your street car on ice and went into the corner, hit the brake, and it locked up, the car goes straight. It doesn't turn. Same story here.
Down, slow down, come low, come down the middle of the track. Come
We
on.
rode with Carl Edwards. He did a pretty good job, like Kevin Harvick as well.
Yeah, brother, did you hit anything?
It's Bob Osborne. Corners, he needs to slow down. He's overdriving these corners.
Boy, Dave Blaney in that 22 car just drove it down into 3, and he's going to lose all kind of positions. In fact, Ward Burton
Ricky
got
Rudd.
sideways. Tony Stewart gets damaged. Caution is out.
Ward Burton in the 4 was trying to stay. The first car 1 lap down, and he got hard into Ricky Rudd.
Yeah, he just gassed it up and not at a good time.
And it all started getting into turn 3 when Blaney got in there, washed up the racetrack with the front tires just sliding in smoke.
3. Watch the 4 of Ward Burton. It all happens surrounding him as he trails Blaney.
Blaney locks the brakes up, getting into 3. That slows his momentum down. Here comes Ward, and he's just trying to go 3 wide, and it's not enough room.
Ooh.
Turns Ricky Rudd. Boy, Blaney was lucky.
And
Tony gets a little piece of it.
Darrell, I'm not sure I can pin that on Ward. I believe Sterling Marlin might have gotten the back of Burton and turned him around.
Did he bump him?
I think so. Marlin's in the 14.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He pushed the left rear around on the 4 car, turned the left front down into Ricky Rudd, the 88.
Did you see that little clip that Blaney got right on the left rear corner of the bumper, man? And there's Tony. He gets a piece of it. Yeah, we'll see here. 14 gets just a little bit into the 4, gets him loose, and when he corrects it, goes right into the 88.
And then Marlin almost got turned around by Kurt Busch, and Tony Stewart could not avoid Burton.
And here's Blaney. I see he did spin. He's coming down through here. He just got clipped.
And Montoya got turned around, and you see Truex as well. Now they're pushing Truex's car out of the grass. I guess it's trying to refire, but
You're in the middle.
boy, Ricky Rudd took a hard shot into the wall.
He did. I mean, he just Had no idea that was coming.
Now here's Truex in the 1 trying to check up.
A.J. Allmendinger, I saw him with damage on pit road. That's who got in the back, the left rear of Truex Jr. in the 1 car.
I told you.
The Truex's car was in gear going backwards. All that unburnt fuel piled up, and that's why they couldn't get him restored.
He's going to run out of time.
White flag.
White flag. One more good one.
You know, in the old style car, Johnson had only 1 top 10 here in 10 starts. Different story with the Impala.
Great day for his teammate too. Jeff Gordon has struggled here last 4 times we've been here.
Jimmie Johnson and the Lowe's Chevrolet come off turn 4 to their 4th win of the season and 27th career Nextel Cup victory.
Winner Richmond.
Newman and Hart.